What up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Afternoon Squeeze, where we squeeze it up for you. All
Oh,
you got to do is pour up a glass.
ow.
Anyway, I'm Nate Jackson, and along with me is my beautiful co-host.
Britney free.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
So what's up?
I was thinking that maybe we can make Thursdays our day. You know why?
Why?
Because Throwback Thursdays
Okay.
and Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Yeah.
Is it a Thursday if it's not thirsty?
I don't think so.
Okay. So
What day of the week would it be then? Every other day
I
then
was trying to figure out
Thursday.
which day is the thirstiest.
It's definitely going to be Thursday.
All right, so we'll rock on Thursdays with the recording. But the people probably don't care about that part. They just want to know when they're going to get their drop.
Right. But I just want to let you know because there might be a theme or two since it's on Thursday. And I have a couple topics that are going to go with Throwback Thursday as well as Thirsty Thursday.
Well,
Which one you want to go with first?
Let's start off thirsty. Let's get it popping.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the thirstiest bitch of them all right now is an IG model. Actually, I don't know her name, but she was thirsty twice. Have you heard of what's going on with Drake?
Yeah, you talking about Hot Sauce McGee?
Yes.
So what happened?
So she's claiming that they met up, got together, and had consensual sex.
Okay.
He was hitting it from the back the whole time.
Knuckle.
He went to the bathroom first before she consented to sex and came back with the condom already on. Then he was hitting it from the back the whole time. And after he finished, he went to the bathroom, took the condom off, and threw it in the garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
And she went in the bathroom afterwards and was trying to spill the drizzy drizzle into her. And
For somebody who be trying to find alternative ways to say nasty stuff, that was still nasty.
And she found herself sizzling afterwards.
Why?
And screamed, and Drake came in and was like, "Yo, what happened?" She found out that he put hot sauce in the condom to kill off the sperm. I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
I never heard of that. I've heard of spermicide.
Which is like something you put on before you have sex, right?
Yeah, but he'd already busted in the condom and was just trying to kill the contents of it, and she's out of line for trying to go get pregnant without, like, she tried to
His
artificially
consent.
inseminate herself.
Yeah. So that was the
And
first
she
thirsty.
must have been trying to do it in the dark too, because I don't see how you don't see.
Hot sauce is always red.
Yeah, and assuming that he's normal, his semen should not be red.
Or I feel like any hot sauce that I've had, it smells like hot sauce. There's like a vinegary smell or something. Like she didn't smell
Well,
some spicy.
sometimes vaginas have a vinegary smell as well, so she
Okay.
may not have recognized the difference between herself
I don't know.
and the hot sauce packet.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, really though, like, how do you pick up a condom that's got a red substance in it, and
Uh-huh.
then just act like, well,
Unless it was a colored condom, like a flavored
it
one.
would have had to have been red as well?
Right. That's what I'm saying. A colored one. You know, there are colored ones.
I mean, what's more likely is she was just trying to scramble in the dark and sneak and do it,
Mm-hmm.
and then hot sauced herself up.
So the second time she
So-
was thirsty in this situation was suing him for hot sauce in the condom.
She's suing him.
Yes. She has a lawsuit against him. I don't even know, like, how do you even find the audacity to file a lawsuit when you were going behind his back to steal the contents of a condom without his consent?
I don't know, but she's gonna lose and probably go to jail.
That's embarrassing.
That's really what it comes down to. Like, what you did, what, hoe? I want to know who's repping her. Like, what attorney was like, I'll take this case.
Right.
And is she, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Hey, I tried to get pregnant without your consent, and you had already killed the semen. What you killed it with to keep me from doing what I was doing hurt me.
Have you ever had a conversation with your friends? Because I'm sure, like, this may have come up once or twice. Like, Do y'all talk about putting hot sauce to kill? I just don't know where that comes from. Who taught him that?
I mean, maybe it's a Canada thing. Or maybe whatever you would normally put in there costs way more than a hot sauce packet. I don't know. What I do know is it's the new wave. So it's going to be a few more females out here getting hot sauced up.
Do you think it was a hot sauce packet, or do you think he was like Beyonce with a hot sauce in his bag? You just had like a bottle of Tabasco. Just
It was probably from a bottle of Tabasco that the hotel brought with room service. Those
oh,
little ones,
okay,
you know?
okay. So maybe it was just like a just convenience. Like, oh shit, this should do it.
I mean, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, I thought it was just like a method he used all the time.
So he just has like 2 condoms in one pocket and 2 packets of hot sauce in the other.
Maybe.
Okay. I think she's gonna lose
What do you think else? What else could you use in place of hot sauce?
to kill semen.
Yeah.
Anything acidic, soda, lemon juice, um, flushing the condom.
Well, that'll mess up the
The what?
toilet system or whatever, the septic system. It'll clog
Flip
it
it
up.
inside out.
Right? Can't you just run it under the sink, like under the water
Yeah.
that comes out of the sink?
That's what comes out of sinks. So yeah, I don't see why that stuff wouldn't work. Um, Shoot, what else could kill it? I mean, honestly, any bleach.
Okay. It, I guess it's not too far off to think like, why would you have hot sauce on you? I guess you could come prepared
Probably a
with the
wet
travel
wipe.
size.
Is that hard to believe that
N-
somebody took off a condom and stuck a wet wipe in it?
No. Or you could just like soaked it up with toilet paper.
If it's soakable, it's pretty tough.
Well, he doesn't seem to be saying anything about it, but that I've just embarrassing for this
Would
thirsty
you?
ass girl. Maybe his lawyers advised him not to, but
Would you? Like on your own? Would
as
you?
Drake or as the model?
Let's tell me all three. I want to know what you would do.
Three.
Yes. Would you say something if you were Drake and this happened? Would you have said something if you were the girl and this happened? And what does Britney think?
If I was Drake,
Hmm.
okay, so I probably wouldn't say anything in any situation,
None of the three.
but he may have posted a subliminal and it was like, you can get your 15 minutes. I got all of the time in the world or some shit like that.
He did that,
Yeah, and people think it's a subliminal, which
saying
it
you can
probably
get your
is.
15 minutes. I got the
Right.
rest of the world, the rest of the time.
Okay, don't quote me on the second part, but it was something
So
about
he
her
said you
having
can have your little 15 minutes.
right,
Okay.
and I think it's about her.
Okay. Well, he should have posted like a Taco Bell logo or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, and you know how those Taco Bell packets have like the little phrases on them?
Yeah.
It could be a Drake one with his face on there, some shit. Do you remember your first kiss?
No, hell no.
Really?
No.
It wasn't that long ago. I mean, not like I'm just saying, how can you not remember that?
Tell me about yours.
It was with this little chubby boy.
It's a trend.
It was actually no.
Yeah, I'm a little
It was
chubby boy.
it was a long time in between. Okay, anyway. So I was in like 6th grade, and it was just like a little peck. I don't think until 7th grade did I tried to introduce tongue, and I was so awkward.
You introduced tongue?
Well, me and my friend, my little friend in middle school.
What was your little fat friend's disposition?
Disposition.
Yeah, then tell us more about him. What was his height? What was his?
He was a shorter boy.
Okay.
What else do you want to know?
I don't know. Give him a shout out. Is he alive?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, little chubby boy that is anonymous at this point. Shout out to Kissing Britney first.
It's my first kiss. Anyway, since you don't remember yours, I'll just talk about what I wanted to. This was the throwback I was talking about. Throwback to our first kiss.
Okay.
There's this story going around about Jim Jones, and
Oh, I saw this.
his mom he said that his mom taught him how to French kiss.
Yes, he did.
He was at Angelique's show.
Lip service.
Lip service. Well, I was gonna say table talk. So
Because you play spades,
no, I don't.
dominoes.
No, I don't.
Because Jada Pinkett has a show called Red Table Talk.
Maybe. Okay. That's where it's coming from.
Just trying to help them corners out.
So, he said that she taught him how to kiss. And she's like, your mom? Angela Yee was surprised. He's like, yeah, of course, that's my mother. So later, I guess what they were trying to say was that she, with her mouth, showed him this is what you have to do. They didn't do like mouth to mouth. But she was like, Sean, like, this is how your tongue should
Nah,
move.
but the whole internet just was up in arms, acting like Jim Jones' mom made out with him.
I mean, without further context or them explaining that, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because when she's like, you learn how to kiss from your mom, he's like, of course, that's my mom. Like, duh, doesn't everybody French kiss their mom for the first time? Like, how do you learn? That's what the vibe I got from it. And everyone's like, why are you thinking that way? That's
the look he gave them on the show when she asked, like, wait, she taught you with her own mouth? He was like, it was like, the fuck? Like, and there was enough respect around Jim Jones that people were like, nah, couldn't have been that way.
Okay.
Had to have been like, kiss the back of her hand, but showing him, or showing him her kiss another dude, something. But just to think that, Jim Jones and his mama was in a living room somewhere in Harlem.
At some point, it was said, like, well, she was a young mother. She had me when she
was
17. Yeah, so it kind of seemed like it was further justifying, like, she didn't know any better.
When you put it the way you're putting it, okay, he made out with his mom. But what I'm saying is, it didn't seem like that. It just seemed like it could if you twisted it. And I mean, it's not a hard twist. It's like,
yeah.
And then you're already going, right. I think they made out.
A little different, like, tone.
Did he clarify?
Well, he said it seemed to kind of conflict. Like, he was like, nah, like, I wasn't even saying it like that. It was like more sarcastic. But then his mom came back and responded. She's like, of course, like, I'm going to show my son, like, so he's not out here looking crazy. So then it was like, okay, so she did teach him.
Right, but how?
So,
like, what was your teaching method, ma'am?
So when they came back and said that, like, okay, it's not even the fact that I can totally see it that was misunderstood and she didn't physically use her mouth to teach him how to kiss. But
have they said that it was not a physical kiss?
I don't know for sure if they said it was not mouth to mouth.
Okay. So she was 17.
When she had him, but not at the time of teaching.
Which means she's, I don't know, 27 and he's 10.
Okay.
And they're kissing in the mouth. Is that what we're worried about?
What I'm worried about is it the parents' responsibility to teach their kid how to kiss, regardless of, especially not like mouth to mouth, but to even say like, oh, this is how you move your tongue, or you're going to introduce tongue at this point. I personally don't think that that's a conversation that needs to be had with the parent. You just learn on your own.
Yeah, but when he was 10, this was a long time ago. I feel like there's been a generations at this point of kids who learned how to do stuff by typing in how to in YouTube.
I feel like, yes, it's fair to say that parents should have a conversation with their children about sex and how to be responsible, but you're not going to teach your kid like, yeah, this is how you hit it from the back. And then the position you really want to try is, you're not going to have that type of conversation. So I feel like it should go the same about kissing. Like, that's just something you're just supposed to learn.
I learned sex ed from my older sister, and we didn't touch.
Sex ed. And so what are you saying about that? Are you
same thing you just said about like all the positions and doggy and all that stuff? She told me all that.
I don't know if it's the same as a conversation between parents and children as it is siblings. I feel like siblings have a different relationship that's a little bit...
Well, I'm 16 years behind my sister.
Okay. She's still your sibling, though.
His mom was 1 year older than my sister.
I feel like it's still different. It doesn't matter their age. It's the position in their life.
Okay.
So what do you feel? Like, you think it's okay for a parent to have that type of conversation, like teaching them how to kiss, or this is... I don't know.
Yeah. One, definitely if asked. by the child. Or two, there's a lot of people that have embarrassing moments based around firsts. Whether it's a first kiss or first finger bang, whatever the first thing is, they got embarrassing, awkward moments because they knew nothing and they were automatically forced into practicum, and then the word got out or people talked smack or whatever. All that could have just been circumvented by the guidance of, you know, mom or dad, and depends on their relationship. I think a lot of people who have an older, say a brother as a sibling, that's kind of who's like, come on, man, let me show you. But who showed him?
I don't see there being anything wrong with learning in the experience. And what is so wrong with just saying, like, okay, this is my first time. I've never done this before. So
Because there's more swagger in being.
maybe for a man.
Absolutely, for a man, there's more swagger in having in knowing what you're doing. J. Cole has a platinum song where he admits that it was his first time. Like, that's how much of a moment it was, that him rapping it and faking the confidence of someone who's been having a lot of sex to the girl who was also faking it, and they both realize it's their first time.
Right. And so it could have been a much more special experience had they both been honest and like say like we're learning together. That's way more intimate, I feel like, than us acting like we know. And then now we've had a terrible experience and you never want to fuck with them again. But if you're from jump saying like, hey, I've never done this. What? I never done this either. We gonna learn together.
I don't know, man. Because you're like, all right, we both don't know what in the hell we're doing. Let's be willing to make these romantic mistakes together. But I know a lot of people who are like, well, look, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to choose a person who has a little bit more know-how so that we have a good experience. I know chicks in high school that kept picking the same guy to take their virginity. This dude must have took 10 girls' virginities, and they all knew each other. They all knew about the shit, and it was just, this is kind of his thing. He's like, I bring a little towel. He had a whole plan.
I don't know. Me personally would not want to be just another girl on the list.
I don't know if it's be another girl. So here's the thing. I had a friend of mine. She was in my class, and I try not to grandpa story it up too much or whatever, but it was really an epiphany moment for me. My homegirl's little sister, who was like a grade or two behind her, had a little bit of a glow up between like freshman year and I think sophomore year, to where she lost like 40 pounds, bought all new clothes, and she went from just like a frumpy girl on campus to like people were putting her name in like, oh, top 5 on top 5 air. Like, she's walking in heels now. Her legs, she would wear mini skirts. In high school, this was like, wait a minute. Like, it was catching everyone's attention. Who is this chocolate girl with her legs
Really?
out?
I've never been to high school before.
Yeah, well, I don't know your life that you lived. So let me finish telling you this, right? Now, I got a homeboy who had 4 brothers. All of them were light-skinned with green eyes, and all of them had S curls, except for, I think, the oldest one. These dudes were famous. Down where I'm from, you could say their last name. You could say the Stewart brothers, and girls would be like, ooh, Cameron was the one I like. Ooh, I liked Rico. Oh, Ivory. Oh, my God, Thomas. Oh, my God, Josh. So Josh was the baby. Josh and this girl I'm talking about start hanging out. I go to her as like, I'm your older sister's friend. Hey, you know, be careful, be wary of how you move. If you guys, because they started kicking it a little bit. I'm like, if you guys are gonna kick it, but just be safe and all that. She was like, what makes you think I'm not the one that's aggressing this? What makes you think I'm not the one that's gonna turn his ass out? I was like, I'm gonna head across the hallway and went back to minding my goddamn business.
Mind your business.
Yeah, which you can agree with because you love telling people to mind their business. But what I'm saying is, she was in a situation where she was like, look, I want the guy that has more know-how and expertise. If it's gonna be special, it's gonna be special. It is what it is. Some girls aren't looking to have the Disney moment with the candle lit and the slow song play. They're just like, I want a guy who knows where my fucking vagina is, and we're not padding around in the dark awkwardly. There's plenty of chicks like that. I know a girl who lost her virginity at a Chris Brown concert. Waited till the very end, groupied up, and lost her virginity to Chris Brown. Now, you know he got hoes.
Right, but that's also not a first. I mean, that's also not a terrible first to be like it was a celebrity. Okay, that's different, but some high school dude.
I guess. What makes a celebrity a celebrity?
I mean, he's still relevant now.
Now, that's a megastar, but what makes a celebrity a celebrity? And how is...
You're talking about Chris Brown, like that
Okay,
name. You
but
say the
okay,
name and you know it.
on an international level, yes. But I also could tell you the name of the star of the football team, and everyone would know him in that bubble too. There's a reason guys are sought after in them spaces.
I guess it's different for everybody. I just feel like...
What would you rather? Let's just open it up. I want to get the comments. Do you want to spend your first with someone who doesn't know what they're doing? Is that more romantic to you than spending your first with someone with a notch on their belt or some know-how? I think people pick to have a partner that knows what's up. Britney doesn't think so.
What I'm saying is, I don't see anything wrong with people being honest that they don't know what they're doing, and it would make the experience more meaningful and I feel like enjoyable if they're just honest. You don't have to lie to kick it, and the fact that you lied has caused the disappointment. Like, damn, I thought you knew what the fuck you was talking about, and now you don't even know which hole is which. You know? That's where the disappointment is. It's not that you don't know what you're doing, it's that you lied about not knowing what you're doing.
Let's take it out of the space of being about sex, right? Let's say it's learning how to ride a bike. Let's say it's skydiving. Let's say it's chess. Let's say, like, don't you want to have your first experience be with someone who can kind of show you what in the hell is going on?
That completely changes the conversation.
If your first time was clunky and inexpertise and nobody knew what they were doing, in hindsight, you're like, I mean, maybe if I was with a guy that had a couple more partners, that'd have been cool. Now, I understand it's a spectrum, right? Because there's also the dude that's just like slaying and you don't even matter to the scenario. And that's terrible. I wouldn't wish that on anybody for a first. But is there somewhere in the middle? Is there the situation where the guy's like, look, I've only done this once or twice, and at least he knows where stuff is. He's already gotten over the clunkiness of it. He knows how to put on a condom. His mama already showed him how to kiss. Things like that. Does it make it easier to have the sexual interaction? What do you think?
So, we'll cut topics right there because I've been wanting to play a game with you.
What's up?
I don't know if a lot of people know this. Some people do, but you have a great singing voice.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you warmed up lately? Because you probably want to do it before I introduce this game.
No, it is what it is.
Okay, wow. So there is a game called Song Association.
Song Association.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say one word.
Mm.
And you have 10 seconds to come up with a song that either includes the word in the lyrics or in the song title. And it has to be a real song. You could rap or sing.
I'll try.
We'll do 3 words to start with. One at a time, and we'll see what you got. And if you want to do some mo, we can do some mo. The first word is love.
Love. So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility you look at me differently. Love. There you go.
Okay, that's an easy one.
Well, I tried a down run and it almost lost it. I had to pick it back up.
So the next word we'll do, dream.
Dream.
Time.
Does it matter that I was singing already?
Oh, go ahead.
Dang. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, the ones my father used to know. I'm not sure if those are the words, but I'm going to commit and put in my soul. Britney don't know it is a dream. We are the team. And it was a white 4 days. And then a sunny day. And then 2 more white days. That's what you get. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Okay. And a remix.
Yeah, for sure.
What about It Was All a Dream?
I used to read Word Up magazine. Dr. Dre and Heavy D up in the limousine. Oh, that's my ringtone.
Next word. Girl.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Oh, what can make me feel this way? My girl. Talking about my girl. My girl.
Cool. I guess you pass. That was 3.
Your turn.
Oh, hell no. I never said I could sing.
Well, you gotta try.
Well, we not gonna do that.
You gotta try one.
No.
What you mean, no?
No, I run the game. I'm not part of the game.
Dang. All right. Butts.
I like big butts
and
I cannot lie. You other butts can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and something in your face, you get sprung.
What?
All right.
That was dope. Another story that I saw in the news that's trending, right? That's worth talking about is that Kodak Black broke the internet by literally like either having sex or getting twerked on in a booth at a hockey game in Jacksonville.
Recently?
Oh, recently. Like last night or the night before. So like I guess whatever the play was happened. I don't know if it was a goal or a fight or whatever, but the play happened and then like they pan up to the booth. I think it was like maybe the kiss cam or something. Something happened that they showed in the crowd. Right above what they were talking about, though, was a girl busting it all the way down, twerking on Kodak. He leaned all over trying to keep up with her. And like, people have been trying to figure out, like, are they having sex?
Oh,
or is it just a little twerk off?
At a hockey game.
Hey, man.
I can't imagine that they are playing twerk music.
I mean, people have he was in his own booth,
like his little box office or something.
His own box, skybox.
Oh, box office.
Like
where you get tickets for the movie theater.
Yeah, like when we went to the Seahawks game,
right?
They can have a speaker. They can play their own music.
Okay. Okay. So is it just a random girl? Because I could have sworn I just seen that he just proposed to his baby mom.
I didn't see that, but I saw him on the Breakfast Club saying that he was on the phone the other night with the girl and he hopes that he gets to marry her.
That's old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe it's all the same person. And can a man dance? So I don't know.
What?
Can he dance?
Are you saying like, can he? Yeah. Or are you saying like, damn, let a man live and let him get twerked on?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even gonna bark up that tree. What I'm saying is I don't know who that woman is.
All right. Well, you didn't already open the door. Do you think it's appropriate if he is in fact engaged to be having a woman twerk on him?
If he's engaged?
In a hella public space? Like, maybe if he's at the club and that's what you're supposed to be doing, or at the strip club, but at a hockey game?
I think it was private until they invaded on their privacy.
No, I mean...
Because do you remember how private it felt in that booth? Like, it felt like it was just the 12 people that were in there or whatever.
But that's not the place for dancing.
I mean...
Where it would be appropriate if you are, in fact, engaged or in a relationship.
Okay. Whether it's the place to dance or not isn't what I'm going to go at. What I'm going to say is if you're engaged recently, you shouldn't be at no hockey game letting no thoughts twerk on you. I think that's a no-brainer.
Also, Kodak. He's not attractive.
Who?
Kodak.
Okay. Whatever you say. But I'll say this.
A man can say, yeah.
No, what I was going to say was, being that I went to school down in Florida for a year and a half, that's what they are into. Like the Kodak look with the dreads and face tattoos and a mouthful of gold, he's pulling all day long in Florida.
In Florida.
Oh, yes. And most of the South. And has no desire to pull elsewhere. Like, was he going to come to Washington to pull? He don't care. He had a bad little light skin twerking on him at a hockey game. He was covered in ice, and so was where the players were skating.
Oh, I was about to say. So was the rink. Also, have you heard him rap? His voice is also not attractive.
I was a Kodak Black skeptic or whatever, but when I went and I did those shows out of town, they pretty much were playing DC Young Fly and Moneybag had Kodak on like repeat. there was something new he had put out, or a mixtape or something, and he was legit going bonkers. And he sounded good, and he wasn't like like he normally sound. Like it was just, you could tell it was him, but he was like calling himself Young Yak and Kodak, and man.
Okay, so he's cool.
I mean, to me, I was like, oh, I see what's going on.
I like one song by him.
What's that?
It has Bruno Mars and Gucci Mane on it.
I don't know what that is, but I like the ZZ song.
Oh no, something else. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know why.
It's got steel drums.
It sounded like you was doing the classical version.
I'm saying this, like, for all the young rappers, when you go like, okay, who's popping? Who's their top 5? Who's their top 10? Kodak's in it.
I guess Lil Duval was saying that.
Yeah, him too.
He was going.
They were bumping him too. So, but I mean, you're talking about, that's somebody from Miami. But if you go with the 10, you got Yachty, him. You got Cole. You got who's a cusper. You got Kendrick, who's, I mean, is he in the same class as them?
No.
You got JID. You got D Smoke. You got there's a lot of dudes.
But I feel like there's
a lot of little rappers, but Kodak is he's putting out some good stuff.
Interesting.
I mean, I feel like a lot of them ain't putting out stuff. Roddy Ricch has got an album that's slapping.
Oh no.
What I'm saying is, for who is in Kodak's class, he's putting out some heat. And for the little ears listening to it,
yeah,
they're rocking. They're rocking with that.
Well, I don't know if I trust the little ears.
Well, I'm not gonna go against that, but a sell's a sell, a listen's a listen, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was more black people at hockey games now, because their influencer was there getting twerked on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which, in hindsight, like, for the hockey club, they might be like, oh, we're embarrassed, but at the same time, they're gonna be like, yo.
But now there's asses in these seats.
Hell yeah, you just made this entire sport that black people don't fuck with something that's lit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I almost want to fuck with ours because the jerseys kind of look cool.
Have you seen the story about the dad and the son on OnlyFans together?
What?
No, that's the story. There's a dad. Really, it's a son that posted a lot on OnlyFans and did I guess and then one particular day, like, he posted just a picture with his dad, and it like went viral on the app. So then they now they they really like do photo shoots and pose topless and whatever. They're OnlyFanning together. Have you seen this story?
I think they were talking about it on Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And he was making like $9,000 a month before he introduced his pappy. Mm-hmm. And they shot it up to $40,000
a month.
Yes.
Wow.
I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, some people only make like $40,000 a year. So to make that much money, I mean, for $40,000 a month, would you do an OnlyFans with your daddy?
Yeah. I have to slow him down.
Yeah, honestly.
My dad would be the one with that. Look, I'm going to do the jump rope. I'm going to jump rope naked. You know I'm the king now. Jump rope king, got to get it in now.
Yeah, he'd be like, I drop it low. I teach him how to do it.
There's too much you can do with $40,000 a month. Too much joy. Too much concern and stress and things that bother the average American does not have $3,500 in savings. So to think you can have 10 times what you have right now for what?
For risque photos of you and your dad
wearing undergarments.
But I think I don't know if this is true or if they were just throwing it out there, but did you see if there was something about them in the shower together? Because that might be taking
butt ass naked?
I don't know if they're naked. I know they're in the shower together.
I don't know, man. I feel like for $40,000 a month, as long as we ain't doing shit together, all of that is cool. Like,
it's just posing.
Yeah, my dad used to bathe me.
Yeah, but that's when you're little. Now you're a grown-ass man. You got grown-ass man parts.
I got everything I got from him. It is what it is. So I put me, my dad, and my granddaddy in that motherfucker.
All the generations.
All of them, back to back. They'd be like, them Jacksons is swinging. How are all three like? I bet Papa probably killing me and my daddy.
Okay, so
I'd add 107.
What if it was with the homeboy?
What's with the homeboy?
Take your dad out and put your homeboy in. Are y'all doing
risque? You just love to find a way to gay it up.
No. I never do that. What are you talking about?
I'll do it.
You
can
would?
Can I pick the homeboy?
I mean, you making the money. Of course, you can pick whoever you think can make you $40K.
Am I in the shower still?
That's risque.
No,
Might be a hot tub.
I'm not. I have no interest in doing nothing gay.
So could do. So it's not gay with your daddy.
No,
but people don't know if it's your daddy.
How we got? Yes, they do. We have the same face. It literally looks like a filter. Definitely, I'm just chunkier. Yeah, $40,000 a month. A month. Yeah.
Okay, so it does matter.
As long as there's some taste to it. Like, I'm not saying like, oh man, it's not like I'm about to be sitting up here playing with like my dad or toys and my dad. Like, nah, like I would imagine these two guys, right? Father and son come out wearing robes. And the cameraman's right there. They both look at the camera and drop robes. They aren't looking at each other going nice cheeks pops and all of that. Then you get the picture and you just see a father and a son next to each other. Now, I did see one where they were laying down like a futon or something together, but they had on clothes. So I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The concept of the page on OnlyFans isn't look at this father and son doing gay stuff. It is, hey ladies, there's something in this picture for everybody.
Look at this generation.
That's what it is. You like them older, silver, peppered up, boom. Yeah. And then you like them hot, young, hot, whatever. Boom. Here we are. That's the concept. It's the same thing tasteful. It's the same thing as a calendar of topless firemen. Like, they're just trying to sell some calendars to buy equipment to put out fires and save the people.
I wonder if they still sell those. My mom had one of Shamar Moore when we were growing up.
Did they?
It was in the pantry, so you didn't see it unless you opened it up. It's like, oh, hey, Shamar Moore.
Well, we can't go an episode without talking about who you would put on the calendar if you had a chance. 12 months of
Michael B. Jordan.
There you go. And with that,
it could be the same picture every month. I won't care.
Okay. I don't want the same picture of anybody every month. I'd be like, all right, August, September. Come on, fam. October. Come on, fam. Like, I'm probably gonna I can handle 2 months of the same exact picture. Like, it's time to let's switch it up. You don't got no stockings. You don't have a different hat. The seasons are changing, and you got the same picture behind you. We couldn't get a summery looking picture for August.
Who would you get a calendar of?
Sanai Lathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have one? I think I had one of Lil Bow Wow when I was growing up.
Of like freaky stuff?
No, it was just a calendar of Bow Wow. Like it wasn't nasty. Hello, we were kids.
I didn't have little childhood crushes and stuff.
What?
I didn't have little childhood crushes and stuff.
Why?
I just didn't. Who gives? That's for little girls. You go to their room and they got a guy pinned up on the wall. Like my sister had Michael Jackson behind her door.
Okay, but you didn't like have like a Tyra Banks spread or nothing?
Nah, I had like SWAT cats, Transformers, toys, football, a baseball bat, a baseball glove, a fishing pole. I was a very, very active kid. I wasn't just in my room looking at pictures of Tyra Banks' forehead going, ugh,
why are you such a jerk?
Because of her forehead? Hey, I saw a meme that put 6 people all on the same page and said, who would win if they had a headbutt fight? And it was Tyra Banks, Neo, Yo Gotti, Rihanna.
I knew you were going to say Rihanna.
Her head is serious. I can't think of the other 2.
Because that probably just scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, you hit that and I heard the echo from all the springs. So out of just those 4, who you think would win a headbutt fight?
I'm saying Neo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what Yo Gotti's forehead looked like.
Oh, it's serious.
But Neo, I mean,
that nigga's forehead goes down in the deal, nigga. His forehead is the real deal. I remember I hosted this celebrity basketball game. It was Neo's production company put it on, and there was only one instructions to being the MC. They're like, Neo's gonna be hooping without a hat on today, and there's absolutely no head jokes. Okay.
How hard was that?
Hella hard. We hit a 3 and his head was bobbling and all that. I was like, I can't say nothing.
Shut up.
I can't say nothing. Nothing at all. Like, it's the elephant head in the room. Like, I can't say nothing.
Come on.
It was. I don't understand. If somebody got a forehead like that, you got to be able to say something.
All right. So, couple shout outs. Shout out to everybody except for motherfuckers at Showtime who ended Dexter the way that they did.
Dang.
I don't really be active on Twitter, but I do find myself going to Twitter when I want to talk about shit like that. So, if y'all want to talk shit with me, it's at Britty Bum Bum.
On Twitter?
Yeah, my name is Britty Bum Bum. BrittyBumbum. Like bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah, I knew what it was
Bitty
like. I
bitty
just
bitty bitty bitty
okay.
bum bum. Bitty 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 bitty
And
bum
then what
bum.
is your social media?
And then I'm just Britney Free on Instagram.
Mhm.
Afternoon Squeeze got its own Instagram now, so follow us there. Join the conversation.
I just posted a couple new sketches. One on YouTube and also on Facebook. You can just type in Nate Jackson comedian. What I'm excited about is a couple of things. One, we have some cool stuff coming up at the clubs. I don't know if you're into stand up like that, but I'm gonna cross pollinate. We have K Dub this weekend, and we have Michael Blackson next weekend, and it's gonna be exciting. A lot of tickets are selling, and we're just gonna have us a good, safe time. We're gonna make sure everyone is masked their ass up like it's phase 3 again. And then the other thing I wanted to do is, because I'm not sure when this drops, but I want to give a birthday shout out to my mom, Thelma Jackson. Uh, yeah, happy birthday, mama. And and then I'll yield because you're supposed to talk about Mudda.
Oh my gosh. I have the best mother ever.
There you have
Hopefully that makes her happy. You
it.
talking about you don't know when this drops. When I started this saying I want to make Thursday every day.
Thursday's the day we would record, correct?
No. Today is hump day.
I know what today is. I'm
Hump day.
hey.
So we would drop it on Thursday.
Okay. So drop it on Thursday, record it whenever else.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it dropping on Wednesdays already?
No. It's
Yeah.
probably dropped on every day of the week so far.
Really?
Yes.
I thought we were more consistently dropping on Wednesdays than any other day.
I don't even know.
In my mind, Afternoon Squeeze comes out on Wednesdays, and hence why we can record it the previous Sunday when that lines up. So you want to officially drop Afternoon Squeezes Thursday.
That I would.
Is there some data behind why that's the day?
Yes, because Thirsty Thursday.
Other than that, like maybe
And
here's the
because
number one day
it's-
for podcasts?
Actually, Tuesday is supposed to be, but I just like Thursday. Because it
Alright.
goes with squeezing and you being thirsty for the squeeze. Toodles.
Peace.